Alright. Well, now let's build some water, and let's be intelligent about how we build our water. Okay, that's close enough to the city walls. Walls. Damn it, there's no walls in SimCity. Alright, we're going to sneak up the speed just a little bit. Alright. And there we go. All we need, really. And we are going to go against what I've always preached for SimCity, and we are going to build some services first. Alright. This section of town, I think, is small enough for a small police station. Or you know what, screw that. Large police station. This will cover this general corner. We are going to put a fire actually, you know what? There. So we won't be interrupted by annoying fire messages coming from that area. We'll have our fire station in place. It's a wonderful thing. Alright, and speaking of fire stations, I'm not really concerned with covering that little island for whatever reason. There's not going to be any industry on there, so in this area, I'm pretty sure an elementary school would be enough for now. Yeah. Well, let's put them there. I know there's no road or anything, but we'll fix it. Large medical center. This can cover quite a lot, so we're going to put one over here. I know the placement's kind of random, and it is, I know, but we will get on that. Okay, now that we have that, I think it's safe to say the best way to connect this road is a simple one of those. So that would be a good thing. And now let's get around to making some, oh, shut up. Residential and commercial. I think this avenue will be, for whatever reason, I've decided to fill in this little area first. And you know what? Let's just do it up that way. We'll see if it doesn't, like, not derpy. Okay, that's kind of cool. So what we're going to do now is line this with medium density stuffs. And the street will give a basketball court and a gazebo. And there we go. And I don't want to park spam everywhere just for money purposes, so we are going to plant some trees. Some wonderful, lovey-dovey trees. And let's put some corner shops here, because everyone likes to shop. Okay, so here we go. We are going to just build slowly. This whole area, there really isn't room for too much here, so we're just going to plant trees. Our green thumb is coming out. Alright, and how about some, well, I don't know about that. You know what, we'll just have this be an open park area as well. One thing about the city, I want it to breathe. You know, I want it to be able to breathe and have open areas, plenty of trees, just be pleasant. We're probably going to put more water pumps here eventually, but for now, we'll just plant trees along here. If I was smart, I would have put trees around before finalizing the city, but oh well. Okay, we're going to put what little development we're going to have on this island now. If the city is wealthy enough, these might turn into mansions. But even if they don't, I'm sure it will be nice and pretty. Oh, yeah. We forgot an important detail. There we go. This island will mostly be a residential place, but I think that everything needs a little shop. Alright, and now it's time to go clicking mad. Putting the trees down every which way. Now they're already pretty eager to move here. And of course they build low wealth houses first, because they always do. And of course there really isn't too much in the city to be all excited and high wealth about anyway. Trees. If only I was smart enough to put you here already. Yes, I never thought of a name for this island, so you're all just going to have to imagine that this island has a really cool name. Okay. Whew. Alright, now let's get down to business. Okay, we were going to have some fun with this area. Like I said before, or I didn't ever say this actually, but we'll make this residential, but we'll make it medium density. We're going to try our best to conform with the land, and actually, hey, that all lines up here. And let's see, we can cross the road. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because it wanted to get back to the other side. Okay, that was terrible. You can hit me in the face for that. We'll squeeze some commercial in here because we can. Should be no problem with that. And let's see. Medium density residential right along the water. Alright, here's our hospital. Yeah, nothing too crazy, just a little bit of pleasantness. And of course, planting trees as we go. As you can see, I'm taking care and attention with the details of the city. I'm trying to make it nice. I want to prove to you bastards that I'm not necessarily just a guy who is going to throw a bunch of stuff together and declare it to be good, you know? I'm the kind of guy who, if I want, I can make things pretty. So this city is going to be pretty, damn it. Whether you like it or not. And I'm presuming you do, because who doesn't like things that are pretty? I mean, I assume out there is somebody with a fetish for ugly people. And wouldn't it suck if you were an ugly person and you found this person that was like really attracted to you, only to, oh yeah, we need trash, don't we? Only to later learn that this person only likes you because he has an ugly fetish. That could actually be like a semi, well, not an almost clever insult. When somebody makes fun of you, just turn to them and be like, your mother has or your father had an ugly fetish, or your boyfriend / girlfriend has an ugly fetish. We really don't need it to be that highly funded right now. Nor do we need any of these things to be highly funded. Especially Mr. Hospital. Oh, the funding's already turned down. But yeah, the only problem with building this way is we're really, we're going to be leeching money for a while, so it's important to try to, well, we went from buying rubbish. Ooh, mayor. Mayor wants to live near the center of town. We're going to put him right here off the, off the expressway. So if something starts in the town that he wants to run away from, he can run away easily. That's the whole idea. Alright, let's see. We are going to do that up like that. Well, let's make sure this has water first. Oh, it does. Okay, good. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, doesn't matter. We're gonna zone our way out. Phew! That was kind of scary for a moment. I kind of hate how that happens, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's pretty easy to tell. Smog is culprit. Well, yeah, I guess since the majority of our city is still that industrial district over there, it's going to be pretty smoggy for a while. Sims without power. Where? Oh, down here. Okay. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. We're going to put a basketball court, but the rest of this is going to be trees. Yeah, I know it's ugly now, but we are going to make this nice in the long run. Oh, they want a church. They want some religion in their lives. Well, who am I to deny the people what they want? Alright, we are going to build that to there. And can we? Yes, we can, and it's pretty simple. Oh, man. I do kind of hate how whenever there's an avenue present, everything always wants to snap to that avenue. But it will have a big random commercial thing right there, which won't develop for a long time, but we're planning for the future. Well, I mean, something's developing now, but it's obviously not something grand and wonderful. Not something you'd want to put on a postcard of your neighborhood. Not something you talk about when you tell your neighbors all about where you live, because they're, I mean, not your neighbors, because they live where you live. But I mean, your relatives from out of town, they're like, ooh, you live in Bardolino. What's that like? And you tell them, and they're like, oh, well, that's cool, I guess. And you're like, well, I thought you'd be more impressed. You know, you want to avoid that situation if possible, you know? Alright, we're filling in these squiggly areas over here. I wonder if I can even make this go up the hill. I can, but then I can't make it intersect up there. Wait, I can do that. Okay, that's kind of cool. But now that raises more problems than it solves, really. Actually, if I do that, it should smooth itself out. Like a real boy. Daddy, I want to be a real boy. Okay. And of course these derpy avenues make it hard to do anything right, you know? I mean, like, look at all that. What the hell is that, you know? Alright. We're just gonna palm it up over here. Oh man, well, by palm it up I mean oak it up, you know? Wasn't that a character in Pokemon or something? I don't know anything about Pokemon, but there was something oak in there, like Mr. Oak or Dr. Oak or something like that. Alright, we've almost reached the conclusion of this little nookie dook. I mean, not really, but we are working our way there. I wonder if I can even sneak a thing in over here. No? Well, that's okay. Alright, time for some more. Oh hell, let's make them high density. What's the worst that can happen? They turn into tenements. That still is population for our city, you know. We can't knock them. We can knock them down, I guess. Okay. But yeah, we are going to continue to oak it up over here. I never envisioned any of these areas warm enough for palm trees. I mean, you know, I live in the Northeast. Palm trees are something we see in movies. We don't experience them in real life. On my trip to Southern California when I was 17, I was very surprised to see palm trees in the middle of the open in February, and they were green as hell. It was kind of disorienting for a, you know, a Northeasterner like me to see such palmitude, palmtasm, palmageddon, facepalm, etc. Alright, cool. Alright, so doing well so far. There's no rail line in the city, I just realized. Oh well, we probably don't need one, and if needed, we could always put in a subway or bus later. Okay. If I play my cards right, I'll have room for 2 levels of stuff over here. And I just love the kind of city where stuff is built on slopes, you know, like certain parts of Japan where the land is so, you know, the area is so desirable that they're going to build on every conceivable slope in existence. Alright, and here comes the tricky part. The tricky part is, can I finagle this land into acceding to my demands? And the answer so far appears to be kinda sorta. Hold on, let's be risky here. Alright. For a second there I thought I had demolished those ramps all the way over there. Grave need. I really hate how much room these graveyards take up, but I guess if we put one over there it won't be a big deal, although you have to drive by the smoggy factory to go in. But I do like how this lines up with that. It's kind of cool.